Yeah,
bigger?
yeah. Yeah, everything.
Oh, okay. But obviously it doesn't feel good.
No, I mean, I'm going into his domain, right? That's pretty much guaranteed until I learn. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get beat up, but it's
Is
worth
he
it.
black belt?
In judo, yeah, but he's a white belt in jiu-jitsu.
Sure. But like judo has no ground game, isn't it? Just like throwing on the
I
ground.
know that. Yeah, exactly. That's why I stood. That's why I was standing with him because I want to learn.
Yeah, true. Oh, so
Yeah.
you actually fought him in judo.
Well, yeah. I pretty much just decided to stand with him. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Makes sense then. Pretty much you were like just like abuse me.
Yeah. Until I figure out how to abuse you back. It's gonna take a while. Nice camp
Is that
skip
worth
here.
it? That camp skip?
Yeah, yeah. That's really good.
Yeah, so
Good timing.
burn.
Excellent. Leona should have. Okay, Leona's being weird. It's okay.
Yeah, that's like the main thing this game. Like I'm so desynced with Leona because I just think she's actually in like the wrong place a lot of the time. Um, which makes the game like hard. And I think Kaisa also doesn't really end up doing. After I checked, it was like an autofill first time Kaisa, but still felt like there should have been enough.
Yeah, this is good too.
That guy juked me.
He did. I think it still should be good.
Still should be good. That GP ult was really bad.
Yeah, this was. Yeah, you got juked. That was problematic. And then after that, look
It
at the
took so much
plants, right?
plant damage, right?
Yeah, just hit the plant. It dies. This
Yeah.
dies. This takes two orders. Dead. No problem anymore. You just let
Yeah.
you just let it eat away at your teammates for no reason and yourself.
Yeah. I didn't actually like I don't think I've even ever played a game of Zyra, so
That's fair.
in my
The
mind,
plants are really
once
easy to kill.
once she died, I didn't think about like the planes lingering there and fucking us up.
Another thing that was good is like besides the fact that you missed is you buffer your EQ on the CC, right? You just have to hit it better. That's all. Like you
Because
should
if
come.
I knock him up, he doesn't get ult off, or
No,
like,
he does, but you stand on him, so you would be autoing him right now
yeah,
on
yeah.
the Gnar, and the Gnar would die for sure.
No, I knew this fight like was played like pretty sloppy on multiple levels.
Yeah, I think everything's good. Coming late to the grubs, like we talked about, right? Look how exposed the Zyra is from
Yeah.
three angles, like top, mid, and yourself. It's
Yeah,
just
and
a
I saw
yeah,
Kled had ult and push like prior to
exactly.
going there, so I was kind of waiting for him. In theory, I probably should have like not even thrown my EQ, just kind of like hovered her
Yes,
and then
exactly.
waited for him to connect.
Just kill every plant that walks in your way.
Just auto them, like shield auto.
Well, yeah, if you want to hold your EQ, yeah, you gotta like kill the plants while you like walk up to it, right? I'm not sure about these grubs take as well, or the grub take, the singular grub.
Yeah,
I
didn't
think,
feel too good.
yeah, I think it might be better because unless you have a play to make like, uh, yeah, it's not looking good.
Our Nars timers, they don't resync when like they don't restart when he changes forms, right? So if he uses his big jump, he doesn't get like the little jump if he
No, he doesn't.
transitions.
Yeah, he doesn't get two jumps. No.
Okay. Nars
Nice.
also like a champ I don't see very often in solo queue. Feels like a bad solo queue champ.
I even yeah, top lane is weird. I guess for Korea it's like just Jason Bessa, but otherwise it's pretty random. Your one tricks everywhere. Warwick, Darius, Gwen. Oh my.
Yeah, here I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stack Conquer on the guy, but then actually lose pretty hard.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I had this problem today where I thought I was the tank, so I built Sundered Sky instead of Eclipse. Imagine, imagine if you had Sundered Sky here. You
It
would
would be
do
better
no
though.
damage. No, you would do like
Oh,
no damage.
you're saying Eclipse for this was better, but I still lost?
Yes, this is Jarvan's weakness, right? Deep, like
Yeah, yeah.
DPS. You'll burst, and then after that, you're like useless.
Yeah, like so far I'm like having a lot more success on Zin. Like my Jarvan's maybe like 55, 60% win rate since the boost, but what like Zin is 80. But I'm kind of like I know Zin's really strong with its certain enchanters, like mainly a Lulu. What other like if you were to see a Nami, do you choose a Zin or a Jarvan? Like Nami on your team, like because
That's all I see.
yeah, yeah, exactly. It's kind of like you have no engage showing on your team, and then Zin feels like a much worse form of like if someone has to pull the trigger, you kind of don't want to do it
But
as
if you
Zin.
have an enchanter, I would still opt for Xin.
Okay,
If you have a
but then
Senna, for example, I would opt for
yeah,
Jarvan.
why?
Because Senna
Because
is
she
not an enchanter that is gonna help Xin Zhao like do more damage. Like I guess you get movement speed, right? But
well, and she has shield and heals, so like why? Like that's I like you know what I mean. Like so, he feels a lot better with certain enchanters than others, so I'm kind of like trying to think of when it makes sense to choose Zin
I
versus
think
Jarvan.
it's when you get movement speed and some sort of buff. So Nami would be fine. Senna does give you shield and healing, but it doesn't give you. I guess it gives you movement speed, but how often is Senna gonna like you? You know,
Yeah.
it's pretty rare, right? Whereas like a Karma is always gonna shield you every second of the every time she has E up.
Hmm.
Senna's cooldowns are like
But
16
for
seconds.
example, like let's say I have an Alistair on my team. I like playing Zin with Alistair because he's kind of like diving in there, creating like chaos. Um,
Yeah, I mean, at that point it depends on who. Like, if you play a melee champ, I wouldn't prefer one champ over the other. I'd see what the enemy champs are playing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like obviously, if they have good peel, then Jarvan might be like if they're like running away from
Yeah,
Zin's
it
speed.
depends what type of peel. Yeah, like I think every bruiser has a specialty into certain champs. Like Vi is gonna have specialty into like high mobility champs, right? Like a
Yeah.
I don't know, Azeri or something. And then Jarvan's gonna be especially good against Sivir, obviously, because like
Sure.
she's
Can
got
you
a
can
lot
you
of
go to
movement
my
speed.
death before this? I feel
Yeah,
like I think that was like a throw too. So the idea is I see like Kled is fighting her from 100%, and I'm just trying to like R execute her, but then the Yumi comes on her. But this is also like Leona has like no need to be hovering like you know what I mean?
yes,
Like
yes, yeah. This is comes down to coordination, right? Like, what is your actual intention in the situation, and how can you convey that to your team?
yeah.
That's
The thing
like,
is, I obviously didn't expect Zyra to walk into a bush with Kled, so I didn't have like the preemptive time to be like. But I guess I should be pinging Leona like you're in the wrong place of the map. Like you should just be like closer to me or Kled, like the two people
yeah, yeah. It's about the
who are in
intention.
different
It's not
places.
like you knew Zara's gonna come in, but if you're gonna push mid, you're gonna want to walk into these two bushes next, right?
Yeah.
So even that alone should have already made this play like much better.
Like, what do you mean? If I had pre-pinged Leona to come? Yeah, if Leona's there, we just kill all of them probably.
It's not about the pre-ping. It's like the assist on the bush, right? Like
Yeah.
well, I guess yes, it is a pre-ping, but like it's more about the intention of you want to walk into these bushes, and that means we need numbers.
Yeah. Okay.
And then as a result, if someone face checks, then this would happen, or like this would not happen, and then you would kill them all.
Yeah.
Um, this is yeah, I mean this is something like again another one a relatable point where if I'm like let's say my support's in base, like and I want to take the two bushes, I literally just need to wait. And
Yeah.
sometimes I just can't wait. Like I just need to be doing something where it's like no, I can just be patient and as soon as they get close, I can walk in and fight. You know,
Is this R good or
this R is good, but I think the EQ is bad.
you would EQ out, not onto the Sivir?
No, no, no. Like the initial EQ is punishing you. Now you don't have EQ, right?
Oh. No, I have EQ after the. What do you mean? Like,
No, you don't have
just.
EQ now. I would rather you just EQ this guy if you had EQ right
Uh,
now.
I'm trying. Yeah, the reason I'm Ring is so it's easier for Leona to hit her ult and spells.
No, it's easier for Leona to hit her ult if you EQ'd and knocked her up, right? So there's no spell shield.
Okay.
But I'm saying you don't have EQ right now because you EQ'd in the
Yeah.
bush.
Yeah.
Like, remember when the wave meets, there's a high. This is the highest probability chance of something happening, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So it goes back to like a similar point of like, yeah, in hindsight, don't EQ, but the way to keep this as a habit is that when the wave meets, like you have to be ready to fight if you're gonna contest. Obviously, you guys are contesting the space. The same thing, you push mid, and you want to walk into the line bush, then or the line bush and the entrance, then you need to be able to fight over that, right? It's like it's same thing here.
Sure.
Cause like it's like it would be extremely like hindsight to say just hold your EQ.
Yeah.
I think yeah, okay. I was gonna say like I think it's a mistake to look mid. So basically the reason why it's hard to look mid unless you have a flank is because they can lean to the other side, right?
Yeah.
If you lean right, now they're gonna be left, which they are.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know if they had vision on this right side to know. Like, I was maybe thinking they're gonna go ward vision on that side, and maybe I can catch them while they're warding.
I think it's pretty low percentage, unless you've had
Okay.
like success with it before. But in my
Yeah.
experience, they just lean to the other side.
Sure.
And so like what I'm suggesting is that you need to create situations where you have a flank. Otherwise, so like GP needs to have push and then he flanks when they lean to that side, and you just chase them down and kill them, right?
Yeah.
But you're not obviously the game's even, so you're not in a position to get like push on the other side when you're bot side. So yeah,
Yeah.
you pretty much have to go through side because this mid tower is very problematic. Um,
Yeah,
like
I think
fighting
it's just really like their
fighting is
clearest
rough.
like strong point in WinCon is like this Sivir Yumi, and we all have our ults, so that's kind of why I like killing Yasuo for the sixth time doesn't feel like we're gonna win the game, but I see what you're saying. You kind of need to push the side to be able to play mid.
Yeah, yeah, you need to kill. Yeah, exactly. You need to kill Yasuo again so that yeah, Clade can move.
I think we kill him, and then our boys die mid.
Yeah. Shit.
Like it's like at this point you feel bad picking Jarvan because you just like you're relying on
I already
your
felt bad
DPS.
for you when the Yasuo ignored you for 10 seconds and then solo killed you.
Yeah, and this
I
is
think
just
that's Yasuo and Fiora, right? Like these type of DPS champs will just shit on you.
yeah.
Uh, that's why I hate blinding Jarvan right now into like people who understand like what to pick, like Gwen, Yasuo,
But
Yone.
if like I mean it's so variable, right? Because like if this Leona played a strong roaming Leona, like the game's won. Like
No,
Zyra
I
can't
mean
play the game. Like
that's the thing, right? It's like the takeaway. Like there was like 2 points where you could have helped her stay connected with you, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I mean, definitely there's no need to blame just the champion, but just like on a factual basis, yeah, like you have a hard time dealing with melee DPS champs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I agree. Um, okay, so like the main takeaways for this are obviously the bad Rift fight was the first like mistake.
The grubs, yep.
Yeah, the grubs, and then it was like not pinging Leona that we want to like go into those bushes after the mid play, and then the wasted EQ into the bush when waves are meeting. Like would those be the big
Yeah,
three?
in the timers where basically like look at like the two timers, the wave meet plus the bushes is like those are the timers where there is potential volatility, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's when that's the I guess the key skill is recognizing when there could be a fight, right?
Yeah. Um, okay. How are you doing on time? Can we do another one? Can I show you a
Yeah.
great Zen one?
Yep.
Okay, because this is like every time I've played Zen with Alistair, it feels really good, and I'm curious if you
I'm
think like
surprised.
in champ select you would pick like Jarvan over Zen in this game. Like let's say you had full picture, because the I don't know the Zen is feeling like super strong.
Oh yeah, dude, Zen is. I mean, Zen is the only like Zen is. Yeah, I agree. Zen's feeling strong. People are picking up in competitive. I haven't tried the Titanic build yet, but I mean, he's just strong regardless of what you build, probably. Honestly. Okay, so this game, uh, I would probably. Okay, I mean, if I versed the Graves, I would pick Zen. But if I wasn't versing a Graves, I would probably opt for Jarvan because of how good Jarvan is into Sivir and Karma. Well, it's not
Yeah.
that good
So
into Karma,
I
but
think
it's good into Sivir.
I saw the Graves pick, which is probably like I think a lot of times if I see a Kindred or a Graves, that'll be like an auto Zen over Jarvan, but
Exactly.
um,
I think it was
yeah.
just the Graves that would deter me, but Jarvan into Sivir is super good.
I think the main thing I feel is like if the game is stable in the first 6 to 8 minutes, the Zen feels really good. The difference is like the Jarvan can impact the early game a lot more, just given his
Yes,
like better ganks and
dude,
his
Zen
like
is
level
so
six.
snowbally. It's crazy.
Yeah, and like you can kind of like let's say you're just not even in the game, but you turn level 6 on Jarvan and you have a clip, like you can make a game-changing play at that point. But it feels like once you get to like the mid game, if you're fed on Zen, it's like way more oppressive than being like 3-1 on Jarvan.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it's
the
just the
difference
amount
is
of
Jarvan
fighting.
can accelerate your teammates like a lot better early. Like you can win people their lanes like so hard,
Yeah, I mean,
if that makes
it's
sense.
yeah, it does. It's it's just the kill opportunities are going to be lower just because of like yeah. I mean, you literally don't have any CC besides the knock up after three autos, so
Hmm.
getting the kills is the it's going to be the hard part.
I did the I think I worded my own red for what you were
Yeah,
telling me about like how Jarvan or Graves want to late invade.
I would probably. Let's see. Alright, this is a hard game. You have three losing lanes early.
No, this was one of the games where, as I'm saying, like I feel like I'm doing pretty well in this elo. Like I'm the only one ahead early. This guy's like a GM 60% Graves main, and he also like has a pretty good team early on.
Yes, yes. He has three winning lanes early. Or three pushing lanes, rather. what'd you see
think
here?
I thought I saw their like ward expire. Like I think they didn't have this warded or something. There was some degree of confidence, and they said Karma no flash, or maybe
Yeah,
maybe just flash. But
that's still very, yeah, it's still good. Yeah, we trade grubs for the kill, that's okay. Nice. Oh wait, LeBlanca's first move, okay. I think it was good you didn't full commit actually. And also you have Tiamat, so you're not actually that strong. Holy moly. Okay, well played. The one thing I would say is that if you're going to like, if there's a lot of, if it's a volatile game, which I don't know, it's not really, but if you think you're gonna fight here, you should definitely buy like, so if you want to go Titanic, it's fine, right? But you should buy Tunnel. Like, you should for sure buy Tunnel.
no, we've talked about it, and I don't know if I was like watching like what pros are building, but it does seem like most of the time people opt for the Tiamat. I guess because like you're just not sure how volatile it's gonna be.
Yeah, because if you had, well, if you had Tunnel here and a longsword, I mean, I'm pretty sure this would look slightly different.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. I just yeah, if I knew that play would come out, but then given that all my lanes were losing and I was like, you know, 2 kills, I don't know, I didn't
Yeah, it was only 2 kills on the board, to be fair. I just don't know. Mm, I don't think the greed is worth it. Like, you might clear 5, 10 seconds faster, but you're
well
gonna
so
fight
yeah,
eventually.
for example, I think you said like I would rather get like 3 longswords than a Tiamat, I think. Um
Yeah, I said something like that, yeah, for
yeah.
sure. Especially on Jarvan.
But I think I had the gold for both Tiamat. It was like you were either gonna get 3 longswords and a ruby crystal or Tiamat and a longsword. So I just kind of went like full AD.
Yeah. I think right here you definitely could have cheesed like
Choosed what?
this Karma.
You think so? Because like
Yeah,
Alistair's so far away.
yeah. You can literally 2v3 because of their positioning.
Well, how would you do it? You would just like W her while she's walking up to the bush,
No,
or
no,
would you?
I would just spam ping the Sandra to come right now because you're already
Okay,
in position.
yeah, if Lysandra was here and just ulted her, we would insta kill her. I agree, but
No,
or
she
even
can't be here
Karma.
though, like physically. But I'm saying you would
Yeah,
ping right now. Like Karma's coming across, you're already assist ping. Like you would assist ping, spam assist ping. She's coming ASAP. As soon as I see Graves EQ the camp, I know all I have to do is full combo this guy, and then my ult when LeBlanc is about to QW me, and time her QW.
that's a hard thing to time. What do you
Is
mean?
it?
Because like the W. Well, yeah, because you have to press R while she's within your range before the W damage goes off.
Yeah, I know, but like you know when she's gonna W because of the Q, right? Like she'll always press Q then W. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
I didn't know that.
when you well, I'm just saying no. Like I'm not saying like it's a fact. I'm saying it's a habit, right? Like every
Yeah.
single it's like when Ari when you reverse an Ari player, Ari's always gonna EQ, right? She's never gonna.
Yeah, dude, I don't have faith in reacting. Like you get what I'm saying? It's like a 0.2 second window, right? Like from
But
when
it's
this
not a
W
reaction. It's
enters
a
your
prediction. You know what I mean? Like you see the
okay,
Q coming,
fine.
you know what's coming next, right? Like it's a
Yeah,
prediction.
but but let's say he Qs and you R. If you R before the W gets into your R range, the W will still go through and hit you. It's
Yeah,
not
it
gonna
doesn't.
push
It
it back.
doesn't. Yeah, okay, but like I'm even saying, let's say you miss time, you still dodge
Yeah.
the Q damage. So
Oh, yeah, you can definitely dodge the Q damage.
no,
That's
I'm
definitely
saying
true.
even if you mistime the W, like you don't cancel her W, you still dodge her Q damage, which is
Yeah,
still
well, I wasn't thinking she
okay.
would Q. I imagine she would W then Q
No, no,
immediately.
she'll always
Like
QW
why?
because she's a range champ. Why would she go melee on you? She would have
Okay.
to W backwards, and then now she can't hold a chain.
Okay. Fair.
Like that was too preemptive. Like she doesn't even have time to hit you yet. Like you gotta let her actually hit you. You know what I mean? I think
Like
you
this R you're saying?
yeah, yeah. Like you should just E order Q and then R. Let LeBlanc give LeBlanc a chance to actually combo you.
Yeah. Okay.
You're just letting her like get a free like wait for your ult to go out and now she can combo you. Like obviously like you're just a raid boss, but still. Like, you play this better. I mean, in terms of like just timing your ult with the range champs, like you two
Yeah.
v three this. It's the same as the grub scenario again.
Okay.
Why? What is happening here? I'm not sure about this situation. I think you should just keep attacking with Lysandra. Like, keep the formula going.
Yeah.
Like you just abandon like your kill pressure.
I don't think that flashy on the side or LeBlanc is good. I think the clone always trips me out. It's like
Yeah, we played it well after though.
I guess if I flash EW, does she go invulnerable for that split second? Like would the W not hit?
No, no, she just gets split. The W would hit
Okay.
for sure. She's always targetable during the whole time. It's just the like invisible, right? But if it's a
Got it.
yeah skill
So if
shot, it
I
doesn't matter.
flash EW'd when like I was just like she was in front of my face,
She
then
just wouldn't be able to auto her, yeah. But you would get the ability off. Yeah, I mean the macro now is just too problematic. Like we just need to keep attacking the with Lysandra basically. I think this is just not valuable. Oh, the kill trade again.
like you're saying it's not worth to chase the Scion, just let it be like neutral with
Y-
Vlad.
Like, you have two choices, right? You have deal with Sion or play with Lysandra. I'm just saying you
Yeah.
should play with Lysandra every time. And then base, and then deal with Sion. But you're doing the inverse. You're doing with Sion and then dealing with the rest of the map after.
Yeah.
Which you're always going to lose out. Like, literally the last 2 minutes.
The killing the Scion is really inefficient, and then they just have time to like fuck up Lysandra on the other side of the map.
Yeah, but you have to deal with the Sion eventually, right? But I'm just saying
Yeah.
you should deal with the Sion second. And play with Lysandra's kill pressure, push the wave out, and then base and then play the other side. Just dealing with the sun at the wrong time. Let's see that damage, Titanic Cleaver. Nice. Good Lissandra. Good Alistair. Oh, that wasn't good, but
Yeah. You see what I mean? Like just having Ali beside you is
that
kind
wasn't
of
alley though. That was a
it
face
was an
check.
Ali, but I
I
didn't
was
say
face
that.
checking into
I don't
Zinzao. Oh my goodness.
I feel like this was a because I think I predicted that like counter gank. I think I
Yeah, that was nice.
walked up behind him and then
Bop.
game kind of blows up.
This game went from completely unwinnable because you guys kept going to the sound and then they kept getting free towers and kills to like you just caught them face checking and then now we're back. We're so back. Why aren't you a part of this play? That's problematic.
What was I doing? I think I was pushing it away.
Oh, it's
And
fine.
then
I think they,
LeBlanc's zone.
I think Abrahaming down mid is just illegal.
LeBlanc's zoned me and I have no MR, so I didn't really want to like
Yeah, you don't want
fight
to
with
mess
her.
with her.
Yeah. Because she's also like kind of fed. I think she has 8 kills or something. Not weak.
Yeah.
This is,
Holy moly.
but you see that damage? It's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I think the Q-Max is the
I gotta
is
try
the
this. I gotta try this first item instead of Sonder's Guy. Sonder's Guy low-key overrated right now because, again, Rod of Ages champions. Well, this is not a Rod of
I
Ages game.
also think it's like we've talked about it. It's situational on Zin, right? Like a lot of times you're just like trying to kill the first target in front of you while taking no damage.
Yeah, Sundered Sky, yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, Sundered Sky is meant for, like, survivability, but everyone survives anyway because of, like, the fact that people aren't building full DPS anymore. Like, you
Yeah.
see a lot more Leandries, you see a lot more, um, what do you call it? The 80 carry item, I forgot what it's called, the arrows thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's all just DPS, and it's not, like, actual burst, so I definitely test it.
I still haven't dialed in the Tiamat into the knockup. Like I'm still always doing it as like the second auto.
No, I probably would too, until I see the value in it.
Conceptually, the value makes sense. It's just, I guess,
Is it because of the surprise?
yeah.
Yeah,
Like think of like a Pantheon or someone holding their flash or
yeah, yeah.
like all that.
E auto Q auto boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, E auto Q auto boom. I mean, yeah,
Like,
mainly
do you see how
mainly was the macro.
impactful like Zen was in this game, even after like we talked about it? It seemed really good, but is that because they just like
They just ran
focused
into
it?
you.
Yeah,
What if they space you properly?
fair.
I think
Yeah,
like
I mean it's hard.
yeah,
It's hard to evaluate, right? Because like not all Zen games feel this good.
I know, yeah. But I think like the game was in a really bad spot because of the silent. Yeah, going for silent first instead of like pushing out the other side with your kill pressure,
The
and
thing is,
then
I think this
yeah,
Zion wasn't he like int farming well? Like he could have, if we left him alone, he could have just ignored the Vlad and taken towers, right? Like it wasn't like a totally useless
yeah.
Zion.
No, I'm not saying don't ignore him. I'm saying ignore him initially, and then go to the other side. Just how you ignored
But when you when
Lissandra.
you when you ignore initially, like aren't you losing towers by doing that? Like,
Nah.
isn't he just demolish procking in Vlad's face?
Nah, well then, Lysandra needs to base and come to your side then, and five man if
Yeah.
that's the case.
I agree. Not fighting with Lysandra felt like really bad. Fighting with her, like, it was a free win on fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if Sion is that broken, then Lysandra needs to abandon her side, and you need to play two lanes then.
Okay.
Um, but I think there was something else I forgot that was important too. Oh yeah, it was just like the small outplays, right? Versus range champs. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
definitely this was easily winnable. Like Graves used everything. Karma's literally about to face trick you. You might not even have to E. You could even save your E.
Yeah.
And
I
then
just
this was like
I find that like those plays are where like there's the potential to like throw. You know what I mean? Like, because Ali's definitely not there. Me going
but you
on,
took this 2v3, right? Ali's not here too.
bro. I
But
literally
this is
thought I was
winnable.
like
Yes,
I thought I
exactly.
was gonna
I'm
one
thinking the
shot.
same thing when they're crossing the river and
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
just a
yeah,
fucking crocodile waiting in the murky water. You're just ready to eat them, bro.
yeah.
And you
You're like
got
knowing when
fucking
to use a crocodile.
yes. But I had to. I've been watching too many crocodile videos recently.
That's what you've been up to. Your YouTube algorithm is no longer jujitsu. It's just
It is
crocodiles.
jujitsu, but it's also animals. Yeah, the animal kingdom. But yeah, this too. Like you just gotta be patient and let them actually hit you and time
Oh,
their
I
spells.
yeah. So I thought I would be able to get like three Qs within the Lysandra R. Like I thought I was like, you know what I mean? Because it does last quite a while. I think by the time I actually
Yeah, I know. By the time you got there, but I'm just saying like your ulti doesn't make sense anyway. Like
yeah.
they're not hitting you yet. You're just in range now, so there's no point in ulting. You're not protecting yourself or anything.
Yeah.